Is Elon Musk manipulating crypto? Let's have a look. Hello everyone, Florian.Heise here, and welcome to another episode of HeiseSays. Grab your stein of coffee and let's have a look at just an article which is discussing the founder of Dogecoin, or the creator of Dogecoin, their response to Elon Musk's pumping of that crypto. But we'll start off by looking at what I call the Bitcoin saga, which has developed around Elon. Remember when he was tweeting, everyone was excited and ecstatic that you could buy a Tesla with Bitcoin, everyone. And, well, pay by Bitcoin capability available outside the US later this year. So we couldn't get it here in Australia, but it was coming, everyone. It was coming. Is using only internal and open source software and operates Bitcoin nodes directly. Fantastic. So they're all into it. So he obviously had a high level of understanding of Bitcoin, didn't they? You'd think that. You would. Well, they knew about the volatility in the market. This is their refund policy. If you're entitled to a refund of your payment or buyback, we reserve the right to refund you either the exact Bitcoin price that you provided us at the time of purchase or an amount of US dollars, equivalent to the US dollar price of the product you purchased. So they can do whatever they want. They can refund you in Bitcoin, they can refund you in US dollars. And what they're going to do is, you're going to take all the risk of the Bitcoin crashing, and they're going to get all the benefit of the Bitcoin surging up. So if Bitcoin doubled and you wanted a refund on your Tesla, well, they'll pay you back in US dollars. But if Bitcoin plunges, they'll pay you back in Bitcoin. Brilliant. So they get all the benefits and none of the risk in dealing with this highly volatile unit of exchange. And, well, it's all changed now. Because, Musk sent out this tweet. We are, they're concerned about the fossil fuel use of Bitcoin. Now, they were running their own nodes. They knew about crypto. They know that many people, many crypto miners are using renewable as well. They should have been aware of the energy requirements of it more than anyone else if they were running their own nodes. But nope, so they're not taking it. They're not taking any transactions in Bitcoin anymore. You can't buy in Bitcoin. I wonder if they've shut down their nodes. Do you think they've shut down their nodes? Be a bit hypocritical for them to do it, but they're holding onto his Bitcoin. He's not selling it. And of course, the Bitcoin price surged on his news. And, of course, it plunged on it, too. It's very responsive. Crypto is a very fickle market, everyone. Don't kid yourself. Particularly some of the altcoins as well. They're very fickle, and they'll adjust quite quickly. Now, I thought we'd have a look at this clip of Pompliano going on CNBC discussing his take on what's happening here with Bitcoin. And I'll just overlay that now.
Yeah, thanks so much for having me, guys. Look, I think that we've got to just kind of stick to the facts, right? And I always say, don't listen to what they're saying, just watch what they're doing. Elon Musk is still long billions of dollars of Bitcoin. Between Tesla, SpaceX, and personally, Elon Musk owns billions of dollars of Bitcoin, and he's not selling it because of this kind of energy narrative.
That's a good point. He's not selling it. And Pomp makes a good argument there. Look at what they're doing, not what they're saying. Do you trust Elon, everyone, to have your interests in heart or have Elon's interests in heart?
The second thing is that the facts are overwhelming. 75% of miners use some form of renewable energy. And the reason is because the financial incentive is for miners to go around the world and find the cheapest power. That is their biggest cost input when they're mining Bitcoin. And so they're financially incentivized to go find this renewable power.
There's the thing. Does it matter? Does it really matter? I guess from a political and ideological perspective, people are worried about it, and particularly for Tesla, because that's their whole shtick, getting energy credits from the government for selling, renewable cars. There's embodied energy in any way, any method of producing power. The number one source of renewable energy or sustainable energy is burning timber, everyone. And it's worse to burn timber than to burn coal for the environment, for what it puts out into the atmosphere as well. And just this, it's like ludicrous where they're shipping this stuff around. So it's all a fantasy. It's all a big game.
When you start to look at the comparisons of how much coal is used in Bitcoin mining, it's dwarfed by things like the coal that is used in the banking system. Or you'll hear a lot of times people will say things like there's more electricity consumed by the Bitcoin network than in some countries. But what people fail to say is that the American consumer, their use of Christmas lights consume more power in a given year than some countries' electricity consumption.
That's a very good point. That is a really good point that he's making there. It's all about perspective. You've got to understand people are going to paint things in a particular way in the media for their own ideological purposes. That's just what's going to happen. It's never changed. You know, one could almost say it's propaganda. And I mean, this is CNBC, so they're completely bearish. Oh, well, no, they're crypto bulls, sorry. They're completely crypto bulls.
And so I think what we've got to just remember here is that the financial incentive is to adopt renewable power.
Well, no, the financial incentive is to adopt the cheapest power. If renewable happens to be subsidized to the point where the end user will get it cheaper, okay. But what about nuclear? What if coal's cheaper? They'll just do whatever's cheaper. Come on. Can you really think some guy in China is going to care? You know, they just want to make their money.
We have a lot of overwhelming data. There's been study after study after study done that shows that is what miners are doing. And I think that what we're going to see here is that this is going to be a launching pad for Tesla to eventually launch a renewable power mining rig or some sort of mining equipment.
There you go. That's what he's doing. He's thinking it's a marketing ploy, a strategy on behalf of Musk. That would make sense, because of course he knew about it.
And so I think that this is actually just part of a marketing ploy by Tesla, draw attention to the issue, and then come up with a solution and kind of save the day. But it's important to remember, Elon Musk did not sell any Bitcoin because of this, and I don't think that he's going to change his mind about the future prospects of Bitcoin. It's simply a way for them to change that narrative so that they can go ahead and launch a product in the future. Oh, I actually think it's very good, right? It's the Streisand effect. Remember when everyone was yelling and screaming about Robinhood and how bad they were, and downloads were exploding for Robinhood? The exact same thing's happening with Bitcoin. All the mainstream media and all the blogs and all the Twitterverse, et cetera, is doing is they're marketing Bitcoin right now.
I mean, this is the thing as well with anyone who's positive on crypto. Anything is good news. Even bad news is good news. And he's, I mean, in a way, he's right. The Streisand effect will kick in. More people will jump in and will buy into it. More people will get interested in crypto because of it. But what do you think, everyone? Do you think this is actually just a strategic move on the behalf of Musk to, well, get a hedge or get news and then put out a new product? I mean, it could be. Well, let's have a look now at the Dogecoin saga. You know, and I mean, Musk has been tweeting about this one as well. No need to be a Giga Chad to own. Dogecoin is the people's crypto. And it was started as a joke, everyone. It was started as a joke. And you can see it's just surged. Saturday Night Live, everyone bought in, and then it went down again. It's just all over the place. It is all over the place. And, you know, now he's talking about, do you want Tesla to accept Dogecoin? You know, the votes about that. Look how many people want them to accept Dogecoin. I mean, do you think the guy who started it, and we'll look at there's an article from one of the creators. I can't imagine he thought this was going to happen. And here's an interesting one. Working with Doge devs to improve system transaction efficiency, potentially promising. And here's a comment from the Doge devs. We're aware a new company has started offering development services on Dogecoin. Please note, this does not involve any of the team maintaining Dogecoin core. Okay, so it's got nothing to do with the team maintaining the core, and maybe new companies are coming in. Maybe called was Tesla. Are we going to see a Tesla crypto? So let's have a look at this article from one of the Aussie creators of Dogecoin. I didn't know it was an Australian. There you go. You know, even Australians are taking the piss take out of everything. It's probably going to backfire on this guy. He should have held on to his Doge. So Jackson Palmer, the product manager from the New South Wales Central Coast who famously created Dogecoin as a piss take before distancing himself from the cryptocurrency, has emerged from the shadows to take a stunning shot at Elon Musk. Musk, the billionaire Tesla CEO, has jokingly called himself the Doge father after using his incredible reach, including almost 55 million Twitter followers, to boost and at other times cripple Dogecoin's value. Created by Palmer and American Billy Marcus, while Palmer was working for Adobe in Sydney in 2013 as a way of taking a jab at all the new altcoins that were coming on the market, dominated by Bitcoin, Dogecoin started soaring in value after it became a favorite of a rabid digital community and was repeatedly spooked by Musk. Investors who held $1,000 of the currency on January 1 would have $112,000 in their wallets by the end of May as its prices soared. Yeah, but who held $1,000 of Doge back then? I mean, maybe if you forgot it on an exchange, that's probably what could happen. People had some Doge dust lying around, 10,000 coins just sitting there. Okay, oh, well, there you go. So, but the volatility of the coin was shown as it jumped ahead of Musk appearing on American TV show Saturday Night Live and then subsequently crashed during the episode when he finished a sketch on the digital currency by describing it as a hustle. Musk continued to use Dogecoin as his personal plaything this week when he caused its price to recover some of the losses of the weekend before the jump by as much as 20% when he tweeted, "Working with Doge devs to improve transaction efficiency, potentially promising." It appears Palmer has had enough. According to screenshots captured by several outlets, Palmer tweeted, "Reminder, Elon Musk is and always will be a self-absorbed grifter." He replied to the tweet saying, "Removing this in 1 minute, as that's all I have to say, and enjoy the quiet life." In a third tweet he added, "P.S. Saturday Night Live episode was cringe, bro." Palmer has largely been underground since telling 9 newspapers in 2018 he was disillusioned by what Dogecoin had become. "It was a piss take," he said. "My whole point of Dogecoin was taking a jab at all these altcoins that were coming on the scene, like initial coin offerings are today, and basically making a cash grab. So I made the joke, and it was taking the piss out of really scammy cryptocurrencies back then. But then it quickly turned into a legitimate thing, and at that point I was like, OMG, now I feel responsible for this joke. I feel responsible for this economy." Palmer missed out on cashing in on Dogecoin's incredible rise to become the 4th highest value cryptocurrency in the world because he gave away his coins, all the coins he had, to charity. Back in the day, I had a few million Dogecoin, which was nothing. It was like 5 or 10 grand's worth. And I gave it away to charities that we were supporting early on, he said. I thought, how long can it last? I was about a month into it and thought, Dogecoin can last maybe a couple of months. People aren't going to remember it anymore in a year. Why would I hold on to it? So sadly, I have no Dogecoin, he said. Unlike most people who've created cryptocurrencies, I'm not some baller getting around in a Ferrari. The joke's on me firmly. That being said, I feel like I'd be a bit of a hypocrite if I was like some rich crypto guy off the back of a joke that was me poking fun at crypto. Oh boy, that's pretty funny. How would you feel? How would you feel? I guess, I mean, he sounds like he's come to terms with it, but still. I mean, so there you go, guys. What do you think about this? Do you think Musk is the greatest, a self-absorbed grifter? Do you trust him? And remember, you're in a completely unregulated market here, everyone. Will there be calls, if people start losing more and more money, will there be calls for regulation and government intervention into it already? I'm seeing it. I'm seeing, like Twitter videos people are putting up there. Where's the SEC in this? And you're thinking, guys, this is crypto. It's the Wild West, okay? You're on your own. And he can play with it if he wants. Let me know your thoughts and opinions on this one in the comments down below. Thank you all for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. If you're a fan and enjoy the content I create here, there are a few ways you can support us. You can join us on YouTube or Patreon. You can support us using our affiliate links at Amazon, eBay, Independent Reserve, or AussieBroadband. You can buy merch from HeiseSays, use Gold Pass from the Perth Mint, or support us via PayPal. Take care, everyone. Have a great day. I'll see you next time. Bye for now.